Welcome to Reparenting Daily, your free daily guide for inner child healing and repairing the relationship with yourself. This podcast helps you establish a consistent reparenting routine, and is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading, the second is a discussion of that reading, followed by suggested journal prompts, and the last section is a peaceful binaural beats meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad that you can join us for this journey of self-expansion. If this is your first time, welcome. As a celebration of completing our first full year of Reparenting Daily episodes, I've opened a free membership tier for the Patreon community so that you can access more resources and join weekly Zoom calls for free. I understand there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I know that many people are really struggling. My hope with this is to encourage others to still pick up the work of reparenting and offer a free community where people can come together and do that. I'd also like to thank all of you who've been along on the journey so far. Just as a reminder, this is a free podcast, but you can support the project by purchasing the Reparenting Daily journal, where you can follow us along all year. This 333-page journal gives you extra insight and resources for each week, and it also provides space for you to keep your notes. Another way to support the podcast is to purchase the Fairy Tales for Reparenting series, volumes 1 through 3. This collection organizes famous and obscure fairy tales from around the world into 3 phases of the hero's journey, beginning, middle, and end. And while you might think that fairy tales are for kids, I'd like to challenge you here. These stories contain profound truths and lessons carried down over millennia that we can use to integrate in our reparenting journey. It's a fun way to connect with your inner child. Each volume contains 10 fairy tales. They include an analysis section to help you dive deeper into the message, as well as journal prompts to reflect on the story's meaning for your own life. Lastly, you can also support the podcast by taking a paid Patreon subscription, purchasing the books on the website, or by donating to Buy Me a Coffee. You can find all this information on the supporter section of the website. And so, with these announcements out of the way, let's dive into today's practice. Today we're going to be looking at 2 poems, short poems, on confidence. Just as a reminder, we're in March, and the theme for this month is building self-trust and confidence. We're in week 1, and the theme for this week is understanding the foundations of self-trust. As always, you can find the link in the show notes. The 2 poems I'm going to read are on the website, and the link is numbered 25, Strength, Confidence, and Freedom by Marilee, Morley. And the second is A Quiet Confidence by Rita, Umali. So I'll read each of these one by one. And as always, you can find a link in the show notes. There are plenty of other poems related to confidence on this link. So as I noticed, we'll be reading 25 and 26, in case you'd like to look it up yourself. Strength, Confidence, and Freedom by Marilee, Morley. Strength comes in many forms. It comes in physical aspect or in a silent mind. Still, it is in many forms. Confidence is being true to oneself, being who you are, not following a path that is already laid out, but making your own by mending it with every step. Freedom is there so you can do so. To stand for what you believe in. Give yourself your own beliefs. Yet, stand for those who cannot. Strength is power in so many different ways. Confidence is being to be who you are. Freedom is a gift, not a right. Thank you. That's the first poem. And now we're going to be going to A Quiet Confidence by Rita Umali. This is number 26 on that list. Out of darkness, you called me. You set me free. You crippled my heart, my broken soul. Amidst the storm, you put me high above the clouds and granted me peace and joy against the turmoil of the world's woe. You healed the nightmares of the past, made whole my life, created a new creation, a beautiful one at that. Lord, you put new hope in my heart, my spirit drowned in your love and grace. With a new day I face, not with fear nor pride, but just a quiet confidence in my God, Jesus, who will strengthen me all throughout. Thank you. And that's the reading for today. Hey guys, welcome back. These two poems are quite unique. I really enjoyed them. Strength, confidence, and freedom. Understanding the relationship between the two. So strength, according to this poem, is something that allows you to create external environments or situations. Your strength, your energy to manipulate the energy of the universe to bring about your desired ends or experience. Confidence, is being true to yourself. Being who you are, allowing your natural, true self to shine. And freedom is what allows you to pursue both strength and confidence. It's important that at the end they notice that freedom is a gift, not an right. There are things that we need to acquire the strength and confidence to be able to pursue and face the world without doubt, or without hesitation, and with trust in our ability to achieve our goals and protect ourselves. It's a beautiful poem that allows us to look more deeply at the intricacies and the connections between these three: strength, confidence, as well as freedom. As we take a look at the second poem, Quiet Confidence, she's talking here about how even in heavy moments, confidence is still there in the background. Perhaps quiet, not flashy, not proud, not boastful or arrogant, which is oh so often a cover-up for the opposite experience, and not confidence at all. It's kind of funny if you think about it in a way. What appears to most people socially, if you were thinking about a social situation, the people who appear the most confident, via their bravado or assertiveness or aggression or boisterousness. So many times that initial assumption of loud confidence is really an indicator of a deep insecurity. Those who go to the extremes to display confidence are often the most insecure in our midst. And that's why this poem, Quiet Confidence, really touches me, because true confidence, while not flashy or boastful or arrogant, is steady, grounded, firm, and real above all. It's not a performance. It's something emanating from a true and accurate felt internal sense. This is important as we progress through the month of March, building our self-trust and confidence to not become dependent on performance or external feedback, but instead to build and resource that natural quiet confidence, that grounded stillness that doesn't require on competition or domination or aggression, but instead just simply is. So often the people who push themselves to be something else than they're not are the ones who are putting in this extra work for that performance, and that's where they go amiss. That's not true confidence, it's performance. And in the most important and critical moments, that crack will begin to shine. As we go into the journal prompts for today, number 1, how do you view your own strength? Physical, emotional, financial, spiritual? What does your current self-identity say about your level of strength and power and energy? Number 2, what things make you feel most confident in yourself, most grounded in who you really are, your true identity? And number 3, when you notice other people, perhaps at work or in school or whatever your situation is, look for signs of quiet confidence in other people. And simultaneously look for that loud, boastful, arrogant, obnoxious confidence that is most always a cover for deep and profound insecurity. As we begin to move into the social world after this experience of reparenting, it's important to update our social scripts as well to understand how the world works. And so take some time to reflect on that question as you go through the week to build your awareness, your social awareness. And well, that's it for today. As always, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself and please do be well. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please find a place where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Just take some time to listen to yourself. Next, be sure that you are taking some time to be with your breath to connect with your body. Don't be disturbed or overwhelmed by your thoughts. Simply allow them to pass. Just observe them. Do not engage with your thoughts. Only be mindful of them passing as if they are drifting down a river. Use this time to connect with yourself. Whatever time of day you are listening to this, Namaste.